and welcome back to Rickesha's Creations. Let's talk. Yes! How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is feeling fine, feeling blessed, feeling fine. How are you? Yes. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing well on their self-care journey. Yes. This is your self-care channel. Self-discovery, self-healing, trauma healing channel where we talk about all things along your self-care journey. Okay, now today I have a good topic for you guys, so I hope you're ready. Let's get started with the question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Hey. Question of the day. I'm just gonna do a good one. All right, so let's get started. All right. Ooh, okay. So this question is how to date again after heartbreak.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Well, let's talk about it. All right. So before I get started with answering this question, I want to give a special shout out to Tiffany. This is her question, okay? So I'm going to give you my intuitive opinions and I'm going to give you some of my experience along the topic, okay? So I do have my experiences as well. So, okay, you want to know how to date again after heartbreak. Okay. Okay, so I have some answers for that. First of all, baby girl, while you're on this self-care journey, I want you to first, ask yourself, are you ready to date? Are you ready to date again right now? And if so, how do you feel about dating? Like, also, too, ask yourself, has it been a long enough time to heal? I want to give you some good advice and some good, some good tips. But first of all, I want to ask you, are you ready to heal? How are you feeling within? Because I want you to have a healthy relationships going forward, because ain't no point of dating if you're not ready. And then before you know you're traumatized or you're triggered, hey, we can go all into that, Matter of fact, I may talk about a little bit of that, but, just wait for it. wait for it. But, are you ready to date? And if you are ready to date, by all means, go out and get your date on, okay? It doesn't have to be anything super serious right now. However, be mindful of the energy that you are attracting. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I said it because it goes back to the first question, are you ready to date and have you done some healing? Because if you haven't done some healing and you're out dating, you may, attract people that remind you of the person you just had the heartbreak from. And if I give you some intuitiveness on that, most of the time, if we have not healed, we will meet someone again that is going to remind us of what we just, left behind.
Oh no.
So it's good to do some inner work. It's good to do some inner work. It's good to do some inner work, hunty. Because when you go out and date, you want to have fun. You want to meet the right person, depending on how you date. No judgment here, okay? Do you, because you're here to, find that person that you feel that you want to, be with, connect with, So, sometimes you may have to, date a little bit, and that's okay. As long as you're making sure that after every date, you cleansing yourself. What I mean cleansing, you cleansing whatever energies that is not of yours off of you, so you can have a clear mind going, you know, to make your decision whether you're going to date this person that you just went out on a date with again or not. You want to have a clear mind, so go take you a shower, a cool shower, okay? And allow yourself to really sit within yourself and ask yourself, was this date pleasant? How, you know, do you feel about this date? Do you see yourself having another one? If the clear answer is no, then you ain't got to think too far. Then just wash whatever, you know, energies that was around you off. But if you feel like you want to go further, then wait before you make a decision. Do your cleanse and sit up on it. Like, come back to it. You know, let everything sink in if you don't have a clear answer right then. Because what happens when you have a clear mind, answers come to you. Okay? Intuition kicks in. Intuition kicks in the beginning, but sometimes we don't always listen to intuition, do we? We be like, no, you know, I'm ego. I want to do what I want to do. I want to find out for myself. Okay? And if that's what you want to do, hey, by all means, do it. But do know that everything has consequences, good or bad, you know what I mean? Or negative or positive. So be mindful of that, sweetheart, when you're going out dating, okay? By all means, get your date on. But, you know, I want to go back and say this too. You know, ask yourself this question as well. Are you over the person who just broke your heart? Or how you just broke? Are you over them? Or are you dating to, you know, get them out your system? Because now, if you're doing it to get them out your system, by all means do you, but is that healthy for you? Ask yourself that. Is that healthy for you to do that? You know, you just might want to think on that one, okay? If you're not over the person, by all means, the healthiest thing I would suggest you do is to work on that. If you need to write, you know, a burn letter, I talk about that in most of my videos, you know, write it down on paper so you can get it out your system, so you can release those energy ties, those soul connections, those soul contracts that you know, you entwined with this person that is still in your energy field, that is still present in your energy field, that's attracting the same people that once was just there. You know, sometimes we have to cut that cord. To use some cord working, you know, rituals, you know. Burn you a candle if you need to, you know, so you can be at peace. Like, there's nothing wrong with candles. It's all about intentions, you guys. Everything is intentions, whether you use candles or whether you write it down. It's all just expression. You're getting the energy out of you, okay? So it can go and transmit to the light, okay? Because we're here to have some healthy relationships. Guys, you too. I'm talking to you too because I know you go through heartbreaks and heartaches too. And I want to be able to talk to men and women, okay? Men, let me talk to you really quick. I want you to, like, ask yourself the same questions, okay? Are you ready to date? You know? And if you're not, it's okay. Take some time for yourself, you know? Women, you too. Take some time for yourself. But men, you know, are you over your ex? Or are you just dating to bypass time? You know, ask yourself these questions before you make these decisions, because everything has consequences. You know, everything is free will too. You have the right to think your thoughts, and you have the right to act them out. You can have the right to think your thoughts, and you can have the right to not act them out. Cause and effect, you know, and it requires your action. You know, that's manifesting if you think about it that way. You know, if you're thinking it, you speaking it, you putting action into it, that's manifestation. you know, and ask yourself, is that manifestation something that you're willing to embark upon? Because think about this. If you're dating just to get over, I'm just going to use an example. If you're dating just to get over your ex, I want to say that may be difficult. Because if you haven't dealt with your ex, or the whole reasoning in your mind of why you broke up and made peace and resolve with that, guess what? The thoughts of your ex is going to come up again eventually.
Oh no.
You heard that? Eventually, that trapped energy that's stored in your bodies is going to come back up again when it's time to release it. And it may come up at a time when you have found true love. Did I just say so? It may come up at a time when you find true love. And because you did not make peace with that, it's going to come out and act out in your relationships. And again, I want you to have some healthy relationships. So that's why I'm giving you my advice, okay? Or my intuitiveness. And I know we're all on this journey working on ourselves. I continue to work on myself. I take no days off, okay? So, you know, that inner work, it's all about that inner work. But by all means, you know, if you're over your ex, okay, and you're dating, because now you've done some inner work, you know, you've done some, you know, you took some time off. So you think, you know, you feel like you've healed enough to move forward. By all means, go out on some dates, okay? Now, don't date just to date, okay? But, you know, date to learn something, whether it's learning something more about yourself or about the people that you are attracting. Because here's what, if you have healed from that other person, right, or you've healed from the energy of the other person, the new people going forward that you meet is going to match your frequency of where you're at now. Did you just hear that too? I be throwing some nuggets out there at you all. I hope you really take it and, like, you know, and maybe do something with it, okay? You know, but think for yourself, okay? I'm not telling you how to think, but I'm throwing some things out there that may help you now or later in life. Either way, it's timeless. Everything I talk about is timeless, okay? So, with that being said, you know, you're going to attract different people as you move forward. And congratulations to you, if so. You know what I'm saying? If you find true love out there, you know, and you find that person, you'll be able to look back on your experiences and be like, wow, okay, I know why I attract this person because, you know, a you know, the list go on. You know your list. I ain't gonna tell you your list. I ain't gonna do that part. I'm gonna stick to the subject. But, you know, you can date again after heartbreak. You know, the most important thing I want to tell you, though, is take your time. Take your time. Take your precious time. You know, don't get caught up in trying to rush your healing process, because your healing process may be deep. Nobody knows your pain. Nobody knows what you've been through but you and the people you told, okay? And God. So if you need some time to heal from this relationship, that relationship, and that relationship, you know what? That one and that one too, heal all of them first. Because you want to be whole. You know, sometimes, you know, be mindful of if you're dating someone that you think is going to complete you. You know, and I know we was brought up in times, we're still going through times where we're misguided with, you know, dating, you know. So, hey, it's okay. I'm not judging at all. But I feel led to be like, you know, to tell you, you know, be mindful of that. Okay? Be mindful of that. You want to make sure you're whole first. You're not looking for wholeness in someone else, because someone else, even though y'all may be attracted to each other or connected to each other, they may have some things they're still working on that's going to irk your nerves, okay, in the future. So don't look for someone to complete you. Be complete before you meet who you need to be with. And that is something from my own experience on myself. You know, after, dating, before I just got married, I had to work on myself. I needed to work on myself. And it was deeper than just, all right, I healed enough, I'm gonna go date somebody else. No, it was more like, we need to peel back some layers of some inner hurt, some childhood hurt, some trauma hurt, So we can talk about those things another day, because I got some things to chat with you about. But your own hurt and your own inexperience. So whatever led you to break up, really, 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 really make peace with that, especially if that's something that you have experienced more than once. Think about the people that you are attracting. Is there something in you that you really, really, and I know sometimes, sometimes it seems hard to talk about these things, but we need to talk about them. Talk about them. If you don't feel comfortable with speaking to them with nobody else, go have a talk with yourself and God. Heal those parts. Heal those things. Okay? Heal your heart. Because you want to be able to experience love this lifetime. Or, have your fun. And you can learn a lot about you too through dating. So, I hope that this blessed you. And I hope that, you are at a place where you feel whole and complete, and you can go out and date. You can meet someone that, you feel connected to, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, mind, body, and soul. Someone that's like not your other half, but your other person. A person that you're supposed to have on your journey, right? And I wish you well with that, because, it's okay. It's okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. Have faith. Don't give up. Okay? Do your inner work. Let your light shine. Do you know how attractive you are when you let your light shine, gals and guys? Shoot, you become instant target. But I'm telling you, if you're not working on you, you're going to attract people that's not working on them. Truth be told, because there's still some lessons to be learned. And you're going to learn something from them. They're going to learn something from you. But it's okay to date. Go on out there. Okay? You can find love again. I most definitely did. So, and I'm married now. So, I say this to say, and I took a good, before, let me say something. Before I got remarried, I was, I guess you could say I was single for 8 years.
What?
Before I got remarried. I dated, but, it wasn't marriage, if that is so to speak, or it wasn't somebody that I say, hey, I want to spend the rest of, my time with, okay? So I say this to say, you never know who you're going to run into when you're healing. And continue to heal. Oh, this is another thing. Continue to heal, even when you're dating, even when you're married. If you're dating your spouse, just because you get married don't mean things supposed to stop and end there. No. Just because you got the person and now you're dating them, or you're a boyfriend or girlfriend, it stops there. No. Just because you went out on a few dates and you realize, okay, I moved on, it stops there. No. Inner work is inner work, and it has to be done all the time, because guess what? There's going to be triggers. Just as well as it takes a time to build memories, it takes time to revisit the memories and give it a new outcome, give it a new look, so to speak, to give it a new meaning for yourself. Because sometimes the memories, it triggers things and it makes us feel angry and we automatically don't want to deal with it. And guess what? Guess what happens with that though? Guess what happens with that? It stays there.
What?
And it traps itself. And picture yourself being not your body, but just liquid. Just picture you being liquid walking around, you know, like a little anime. And as you're liquid, people can see straight through you. And they can see every little part, your triggers, how you get angry, what happened to you, the last person that did this to you. And it's just picture a pinpoint on different parts of your little body. And you're walking and people seeing through you. And on the outside, you don't see that people seeing you. You liquid. So you like, oh, I'm just moving. I'm just moving along. But everybody else do. And when they see that, they know what they're dealing with. Now, people with low frequencies, people who are hurt people, are going to be like, that's an easy target right there. I'm going to go on this bandwagon. I'm going to make myself look introducible. I'm going to make myself look charming. And I'm going to get this person. And I'm going to date this person. And guess what that person do to you? Put more negative heartbreak on you. And is that worth it? No. Well, picture yourself being that same liquid, moving around, and you done some healing, and people could see like it's something special. It's a light. This person, I could tell, has been through some things, but this person has healed. This person is glowing. This person, da 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 da. You're gonna attract somebody that's standing there like with a high frequency, vibrating high, meaning they're positive. They've been through their own things. They're on the other side of their, obstacles, but they're still working on themselves. You're going to attract that person because that person's going to see something in you that you didn't see in yourself, but you've been working on it. You've been working on it. That's what you took time off to go work on yourself, right? That person sees it and it matches it. And that's how you can build. And you continue to build because you continue to work on that. And, you feel complete because of the work that you've done. And if you ever find yourself getting caught up in the newness, go back and check in with yourself. Go back and check in with yourself. Ask yourself, are you still whole with this person or without this person? Okay, always make sure you're loving you. Don't look for validation in no one else but you. And again, I pray that all works well while you're trying to date. After a heartbreak, you know what? Hey, it happens to the best of us. We either going to get our heart broken or we're going to break some hearts, but it's okay. It is not over. That is an emotional temporary feeling. It will pass. It too will go to the light, and we're going to recommend some more stuff, okay? Some goodness, okay? And let it follow you. May you be blessed, abundant. May you find love after this. How about that? And that is all I have for now. If you would like to donate to my channel, cash at me at Rickesha's Creations. Don't forget, if you like this video, to like it, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell so you can receive new notifications, okay? Every time I upload a video. And also, too, put me in your playlist, okay? So my videos can just continue to play, all right? And if there's no other thing to talk about, let me go ahead and close this out with goodbye for now.